Hi everybody, I'm Jeannie with Heart Smart Highway, and I'm sitting up here in Rockford, Illinois today in a parking lot in a truck stop, and I'm going to prepare a dish for y'all that anyone should be able to prepare in any type or size sleeper that's out here on the road. We don't want to compromise our health with excuses of not having built-in appliances or different amenities in your truck. So this is a dish that anybody should be able to prepare. There's no cooking required. I want to say a thank you and a shout out to Les and Stacy Willis, who with Godspeed Expediter, who actually provides us this truck. It's a 2015 Freightliner with a Bolt custom truck sleeper. Thanks Les and Stacy for everything you guys do. Okay, so let me run through some of the ingredients that I'm going to use preparing this dish today. I have a can of black beans. I have a can of organic corn. When it comes to corn, I usually always buy organic. Stay away from the GMOs, since how corn is one of the largest GMO crops here in our nation. I buy the wild caught pink salmon fillets, and I usually always check the ingredients to make sure that it is just salmon, and this is. And I have a poblano pepper. I have a few cherry tomatoes. Wish I had a few more, but that's all I have left. I have ground cumin, lime, chipotle chili pepper. Back here I got a red onion and some cilantro, and I've got this living lettuce, which I like to use because the lettuce leaves are large and they work good as a wrap. And I have some all-natural Greek yogurt. So what I'm going to make is a salmon, black bean, and corn lettuce wrap. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get chopping on some of my items that I'm going to make a really nice little, I don't know if you want to call it a salsa, or it's just going to be the base for the salmon wrap. So I'm just going to add some of the corn into a paper bowl, about that much. Save that for something else. Try not to cut yourself on the can. And then I'm going to add about the same amount of black beans. And I did drain both of these off so that I didn't have liquid in this dish. I'll mix those all together, and then I'm going to take my cherry tomatoes and I'm going to just slice them up kind of small. So then I'm just going to add the tomatoes in with the beans and the corn. Like I said, I wished I had a few more cherry tomatoes, but we're just going to have to make that work today. Get the cherry or the tomato juice off, and then I'm going to cut up this red onion. Oh, that's a big onion. For those of you that are wanting to drive a truck with a little bit more amenities and maybe looking for a different type of gig, you can contact Les Willis with Godspeed Expediters. You can find him on the Heart Smart Highway page. He's a member and actually a co-admin of the page. So send a message to him if you're interested in information, and he'll be glad to hook you up with any type of information that you need. Okay, so I have a little red onion chopped, and I don't really measure anything out. You just kind of have to eyeball this and figure out what ratio you want everything to be. So about that many onions to the corn and the bean and tomato ratio that I have. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get me a little bit of cilantro, and I'm going to ball this up into a ball. It makes it easier to slice it, or chop it I should say. And then I'm going to put this in with this mixture. Mix this all around. Then I'm going to take another bowl, and I'm going to add some Greek yogurt in a clean spoon. Alright, I'm going to add some of this. There again, I just kind of eyeball it, because what you're trying to do is have enough of this mixture that you're going to mix it in with your tomatoes and your black beans and your corn mixture. So you don't want too much, but you don't want too little. So we're going to try that amount. And then I'm going to add some lime. Fresh lime works better, but this stays fresh longer in the truck. And then I'm going to put some ground cumin. And you can eyeball that according to how much you like cumin. And mix it all around. I like to do a little taste test and make sure that I've gotten my lime and my cumin properly. I think it needs a little salt. Let's add a little salt to it. And a little ground pepper. Let's see how that tastes. And let's put a little of this chipotle pepper in it. I used to use mayonnaise for the base of this, but I've kind of gotten away from mayonnaise now, and I use Greek yogurt in the place of mayonnaise in recipes nowadays. Oh yeah, that's right. So then I'm going to scrape this in there. Okay, so I've mixed all that up together, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And very fresh and refreshing tasting. Now I'm going to take this lettuce and figure out how to open it. Here we go. And I'm going to find a nice big leaf. Try not to break it. Just break it off here at the base. This lettuce is kind of fragile, so you have to be a little bit careful with it. Put this on here, and then I'm going to take my salmon, which I have drained off, and I'm going to place some on my lettuce. This is skin-free and bone-free, which is what I really like. Okay, now I'm going to scoop some of this mixture over the top. And because I think I'd like just a touch of heat to it, I'm going to go back to my chopping plate. And I've already washed my poblano pepper, but I'm going to cut some of this up, take the seeds out. Well, let's see, we'll put some chopped on. And we'll kind of garnish it with that. And there you go. No cooking required. Here is a lettuce wrap with salmon, wild-caught salmon, and a black bean and corn salsa, if you will. And you can just wrap it up and enjoy it. Thanks for viewing today, and have a great day on your Heart Smart Highway.